Everyone, I'm Gizem Bilgin, and I'm studying teaching English as a foreign language at Middle East Technical University. Before getting started, I have a question for you. Do you ever wake up one morning and look in the mirror and see yourself as different from what you are? I mean, it's like you are a little swollen, your checks are fuller. Or have you ever felt that your only savior was food and that nothing else could help you? Yes, some of us may have felt them on occasion, but these are just some of the things people with eating disorders feel almost every day. Today, I am here to inform you about the common types of eating disorders. My outline is divided into four parts. In the beginning, I will give you brief background information about the disorder. Then, I will move on with the common types of eating disorders. Firstly, I will talk about anorexia nervosa. After that, I will move on to the bulimia nervosa. And lastly, I will mention binge eating. All right, let's get started with the question. What are eating disorders before getting into the part? Well, eating disorders are serious conditions distinguished by compulsive eating habits that have a detrimental influence on a person's health, emotions, and ability to perform in crucial areas of life. Most eating disorders entail individuals obsessing about their weight, body form, and food, which leads to unhealthy eating habits. These habits may also have a big impact on people's body's ability to obtain nutrition. Anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, binge eating disorder, pica, and rumination disorder are examples of eating disorders. And you can see from this pie chart from the ABC, binge eating is the most common type, followed with bulimia nervosa, anorexia nervosa, and others. Further to that, according to an article from Eating Disorder Hope, these disorders impact approximately 20 million women and 10 million men in the United States and are found in all populations. Now that we have known what eating disorders are, we can move on to the second part, the pit of the matter. Three common types of eating disorders. Let's start with anorexia nervosa. Anorexia is a type of eating disorder distinguished by unusually low body weight, a strong fear of weight gain, and a twisted sense of weight. People with this eating disorder place a high priority on maintaining their body image, and they will go with enormous efforts to achieve it, even if it means distributing their lives. People suffering from anorexia frequently restrict their food intake to avoid gaining weight or to maintain their current weight loss. They may limit their calorie intake by vomiting after eating or abusing laxative, diet supplements, diuretics, or enemas. They may also try to lose weight by overexercising. Regardless of how much weight is lost, the individual is still afraid of gaining weight. This caricature from Homopathy Plus visualizes how a person with anorexia nervosa feels. Like I said before, no matter how thin they are, they still see themselves as an overweight person. Anorexia is not only caused by environmental factors, but it might also be caused by biological and genetic factors. According to an article which was written by Brazier, if individuals have type 1 diabetes, a family history of some mental health issues, and a close relative that has had a similar disorder, they might experience anorexia. Let's continue with the second common type, bulimia nervosa. Bulimics may just secretly eat excessive amount of food with a loss of control and then vomit, attempting to get rid of the additional calories in an unhealthy way. People with bulimia might use a variety of methods to lose weight and avoid weight gain. For example, after overeating, they may self-indicate vomiting or misuse pills or weight loss supplements. They can also apply alternative methods to burn calories and avoid weight gain, such as fasting, tight diets, or extreme exercising. And this visual from Turkey dentistry explains people with bulimia nervosa. As you can see, the caricature eats food near to toilet in order to throw up what they eat right after. In her article, Gabby mentions that the cause of bulimia is not known. However, anger issues, depression, perfectionism, impulsiveness, and post-traumatic events might cause this disorder. Now, we came to the less common type of eating disorder, which is binge eating. Binge eating is a dangerous mental disease wherein people eat massive amounts of food in a short period of time without having control of what they are doing. It can afflict anyone of any age or gender, and studies indicate that it is more common than other eating disorders, like I mentioned in the beginning of this presentation. In this visual, which I took from WikiHow, you can imagine what people with binge eating feels. There is a voice in their head, and it continuously says that they must eat more. Among these, people mostly confuse binge eating to overeating, even though they are not the same. The distinction between overeating and binge eating is given in the website named Very Well Mind with these sentences. A key difference between overeating and binge eating is that a sense of disgust does not make a binge eater stop eating. An overeater will likely listen to that voice and stop eating. And these words brings me to the end of my presentation. To sum up what I have talked about is, I mentioned the three common types of eating disorders, which are anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, and binge eating. Today, these disorders are extremely common all over the world. Therefore, I think that we should be informed about this subject, and that when we notice those around us who experience eating disorders, we should support and encourage them in overcoming these rather than repressing them. So if you want to know more, here is my reference list. Hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you for listening to me. If you have any questions and comments, I will be very happy to respond to them. So thanks again.